News from the 7 counties of South Central Missouri. It's Ozark Radio News with News Team 7.
For Ozark Radio News, I'm Tom Hoagland. Christo's House in West Plains recently announcing federal funding changes in a social media post that could affect the organization. Notices of funding opportunities removed from the Office of Violence Against Women website, and applicants instructed to stop working on their applications. Christo's House Executive Director Kelly Neal tells Ozark Radio News that while they rely on grants to ensure that victims of violence receive what they need when they are rebuilding their lives, they also rely on help from the communities that they serve, and that this is true now more than ever. The search continues for a missing Mountain Home woman after a silver alert is issued for her. 95-year-old Belva Day was last seen at her home on High Ridge Court in Mountain Home. She may be traveling in a beige Buick LeSabre with Arkansas license plates USA DOGN. A Flippin man arrested in a woman's overdose death that occurred last spring. Alicia Marie Gauger was found unresponsive last April. Michael R. Moore arrested after an autopsy showed she died by combined drug toxicity due to ingesting 5 different drugs, including fentanyl. The board of the Caulfield Community Building has voted to close the facility until sufficient funding becomes available to cover operational expenses. The CCB requiring approximately $5,000 a year to cover basic operational costs, including insurance, electricity, and propane. Following renovations completed in 2023, the board opted to maintain low rental fees in response to community needs. However, with rising expenses due to inflation, the revenue generated from usage fees has not been enough to sustain the facility. Ways that you can help are located at ozarkradionews.com. For Ozark Radio News, I'm Tom Hoagland. Stay tuned. We'll have a look at sports and weather coming up.
Hayden Machinery is your #1 Takeuchi dealership and heavy equipment supplier for the West Plains area. A multi-line dealer with over 400 machines in inventory. Whatever the job is, Hayden Machinery has the right fit for you. Need service and product support? Hayden Machinery has you covered with their in-house parts and service department. Downed rig? Their field technicians can help you with that too. They understand your needs on and off the job site. Go check them out at Hayden Machinery, where they've been valuing relationships over profits since 2008.
News Team 7.
Thank you for that news update. Good afternoon. This is Curtis Ballou with Ozark Radio News and News Team 7 for your sports. We had high school basketball over the weekend. The West Plains Scissors fell to Rolla 88-46. Liberty beat Ava and Marshfield on Friday and Saturday, and the Willow Bears fell in a close game to Thayer 50-44. Ozark Radio Sports will have coverage of games tonight, as many have been moved up due to weather. The West Plains Scissors and Lady Scissors will face Bolivar beginning at 5:30. Catch those games on KDY 102.5. Liberty will be at home against Couch on the Fox 96.9, and the Willow Bears will face Salem on KUKU 100.3. The Mizzou Tigers men's basketball team fell in a close game to Texas A&M on Saturday, losing 2 in a row now. The Tigers lost 67-64 on a last-second shot. They will be back at home Wednesday to face the Oklahoma Sooners. Catch that game on Q94 starting at 8 p.m. The Chiefs' quest for a Super Bowl three-peat was denied by the Philadelphia Eagles as the Eagles won 40-22. The Eagle defense ramped up the pressure on Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs' offense. Mahomes threw 2 interceptions, one being returned for a touchdown. Kansas City was held scoreless for most of the game, trailing 24-0 at half and scoring their first touchdown in the middle of the third quarter. Jalen Hurts, the Eagles quarterback, was named Super Bowl MVP. For more sports, run over to ozarkradionews.com/sports. Stay tuned in for the weather update. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Curtis Ballou, signing out.
CHC Home Center, right here, right now.
Your floors see a lot of action. They're your child's playground, where you dance in the kitchen, and sometimes it's your home office and even the dining room. Your floors get all the traffic. At CHC Home Center, we make new flooring easy. Easy to install, easy to clean, and even easy on the wallet. See the flooring options available at CHC, right here, right now.
CHC Home Center, right here, right now.
News Team 7.
Thanks, Curtis, for that sports update. Good afternoon. I'm Dan Williams with News Team 7 in the Weather Center. This afternoon is showing cloudy skies with a temperature roughly around 45 degrees. Tonight's going to go down to around a low of 31 with the possibility of rain, snow, and sleet. Tomorrow reaches highs of 35 with a chance of wintry mix all day. And tomorrow night's what you want to watch out for. It's going to be 29 with continued precipitation. We should see more wintry mix on Wednesday morning. For more weather, closure, delays, and other things, head over to ozarkradionews.com. This has been Dan Williams with News Team 7. Thank you for tuning in.
For more news, visit ozarkradionews.com. Powered